Good afternoon. Why do I always sing that bit? Good afternoon. Okay, so that was tight. I didn't think I was going to have, I thought I'd still have customers in the shop, so I thought I might be a little bit late. But here we are, 2 o'clock on Saturday the something, 27th. There's Kathleen. Hiya. So just a quick swoop and then we're going to get straight up to the table. I am going to be creating with the Arden Creative, what's it called? Laurel Grove collection by Katie Petite, and it is beautiful. I have to say, I've been looking at it and all of the ephemera and everything, and I am absolutely going to be making a little scrapbook album with all the wedding pictures because it's just so beautiful. I can't wait. And I was looking through and I thought, oh, I'm going to use that. And I'm like, no, I don't want to use it on the live because I want to keep it for the scrapbook. So, well, when I went live on Wednesday, we'd got stuff all over the table and it was all waiting for a home. It has all got a home now. It's all been put. Let's spin this round. We've still got our Christmas section down here. One thing I will say at this point is do check the sales section because I know that lots had to be added to it to make room for the new stuff to get it onto the wall. Okay, so yeah, all of that new Arden is here. Laurel Grove. I think we've got a collection available and we've got it available separately. I think there's one element that's just gone out of stock. I don't know what it is now. I think it might be the sticker book. The sticker book's just gone out of stock. Obviously, we'll get it back in, but it is available in the big bundle. All of these items from Sweet Bee Memories, they are last bits and pieces now. Cannot get any more, so they are now in the sales section on the website. Maybe it's time for you to top up on your plywood pieces. Half price down to £3, which is an absolute bargain. The sticker books are half price down to £4.50. A great one to top up on because it's stuff that you're going to use every day. There's one paper pad left. There's more than two, 4 little die cut pads. It's just literally bits and pieces. These are back into stock. These came back in yesterday, the plywood houses. We're back down to 4 already. These just fly out every time we get them back into stock. And if you're looking at that thinking, well, I don't know what it is one of these. I'll do it slowly so that you can, it is one of these so that you can decorate it up. They're beautiful. You can put your lights in there. I'm going to bring this up here with me because I might need to nick the ribbon out of it. Right, I'm walking up shop. Going up. I'm going to click you in. When I came in this morning, I started preparing something. I'm going to show you exactly what it is. I'm going to flip you straight away. Oh, that's me. We don't want me. Right. So this is what I wanted to make. So this is using the 12 by 12 paper packs. Also, I've used stencils and stamps and different bits and pieces. But with Christmas fast approaching, I feel like September/October, maybe into November, is a good time of year to start if you like making gifts. So this is a beautiful little notelet set that you can fit 6 cards and envelopes in. If I just take this out, you'll see I've just made a little pocket for the bottom. I've lined it, and then this one holds A6. But I've made these couple of cards here so far. I've got 4 more cards. What I thought I would do is show you how to make the base of it and see if we've got time to maybe stamp up a card. We'll see how we go for time. If not, we can always come back to it on another live. Right, so first thing you have to do is decide what papers you're going to use. That's the hard bit. What I did was I've pulled out from the solid pad, I've chosen a yellow, a kind of periwinkly colour, a green, and then I've chosen this one and this one from the patterned, because I just thought they all kind of went together really well. So I'm going to start off with, what am I going to start off with, Hazel? I'm going to make this one in, let me just see if that looks nice. Yes, it does. I'm going to make the outer in this colour. Now, when I came in this morning, I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't write anything down, no measurements. I just made this and I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to make that. So if I poise or go blank, it's because I'm trying to remember sizes. So first things first, if I open this out for you, I'm going to make this piece across the back. Now, I did it at, I can't remember, 17, I think it was. Was it? Yes, it was 17. So I'm going to take my sheet. Ooh, yeah. And I'm going to cut that off at 17. And Lisa is in the shop with me today, so I have got her keeping an eye. So if any questions come up, because it's not showing up, I have got a few bits showing up on my phone, but it's just saying repeatedly, whoever, say, like it says Donna Smith is watching about 10 times. So there must be like a problem. You haven't got that on yours, have you? No, that's good.
It's all hellos and that's
good. Good. Right, so I've got 17 centimetres in the depth there. And then 12, 24, 25, 26, 27. I'm going to cut that off at 27 centimetres. And then I'm going to bring my scoreboard in and just score this at 12 and a half and 14 and a half. And then that gives us our little folder. Now I can have it that way round, or I can have it this way round, and actually looking at it, I think I want the darker on the outside. And then I've got all of this left that I'll be able to make pockets with, so that's fine. So I need a nice matten layer for the front. I'm going to go in for that beautiful, this one. And I'm going to go 12 centimetres by 16 and a half. So I'll bring in my guillotine again, because I haven't got my trimmer here today. So I'm going to pick 12 off of this end. And then 16 and a half is going to cut that off, isn't it? Well, so just going to take a shaving off the bottom. Just because, oh, that's going to make it worse, Hazel. Never mind. It is what it is. Yep.
Max is watching from France last Thursday.
Oh, brilliant. So 16 and a half. So you can pick which bit that you're going to use. So that's my matten layer. Let's just see if I'm happy. Yeah, definitely the darker, I think. That really sets that off. And then I want one for the back. Did I put a strip on there? No, I didn't. That's fine. So I can go down again. This time, I'm going to take this section. And then 16 and a half. Okay. And then I think I will just get one little strip. What will this be? Oh no, I'm going to save it. Save it. This is going to be... No, I'll come back to that. I don't want to confuse you. Or myself, for that matter. Right, now I bought a cracker up because I needed to steal this ribbon. I just wonder if that's going to be long enough. That will be ample. Beautiful. Don't need that anymore. Right, so before I go any further, I'm going to add a little bit of ink around the outsides. Rustic Wilderness, I feel, is the order. And I'm just going to scuff this around. And then I'm just going to use a little blending brush to almost rub it in, if that makes sense. I'll do the same on this one. I love the colours in these. Okay. Right. So with this measuring 17, I'm just going to lay that down on there. I need to add a little bit of tape to stick my ribbon on with. But I'm not going to do it all, I'm not going to do it over this spine. Okay, so between 8 and 9, it's about there. It hasn't got to be perfect, but you know what? That'll be fine. And I'll do one on this side. So I didn't go right to the edge because obviously my mat and layer is going to sit over here. Right, and then my ribbon, I will...
A question from Pauline.
Yep.
What paper pack are you using, Hazel?
I am using the Laurel Grove. I'm just lifting it up. Okay. So Laurel Grove, I have got the pattern papers and then the solids. And I've gone through and mixed and matched. So I'm using this one. And you do get 2 sheets of everything inside the pads, and they are double-sided, which makes a project like this perfect because you've got the detail on both sides. Right, where is my tweezers? Get that one off. Get that one off. So the best thing to do here is get your ribbon in half, pull it taut. That's my halfway point. So I am just going to stick that down. And then I'll pull it around. There we go. And then I can mat and layer my pieces on. So for instance, this will go on here. And this one will go on the back. I might as well. Go on then. I'll do it now. I didn't fill my glue up yet.
Angie's robbing Peter today, Paul.
Oh. That's like my brother Peter, my husband Paul. Okay. So... pop that one. Oh, I think this one wants to be the back. Just told me it did. Get my equal borders. And then this one. You don't have to think too much with these papers because they just go together effortlessly. The reverse seems to go with the front side. And then this one. There we go. So already we have that coming together. Now, I think that's beautiful. That will go nice. Okay, so I want to cut a liner now for inside. I am going to go with this one. I feel it. And I'm just going to cut it to the side because it's going to be 16.5 centimetres. and then I want 12 centimetres, and that will be a matten layer for that one, and a matten layer for that one. And then with this, I want to pop a little pocket onto each one. Now, I'm just going to cut this off. I'm sure this measured 13, which it does. So if I cut that little tab off, this piece here, I'm going to cut this along at 6.5 centimetres to give me 2 pieces for my pockets. 6.5. Right, now I do have an option. With this one here, I did my pockets at the bottom, but I could do my pockets running up the side if I wanted to. Once I've showed you how to put this together, I am going to revert back to this one. So I think I'll show you. So that is, what did I do? 16.5, 17.5, 18.5, 19.5, 20.5. Right, I'm going to cut this off at 20.5. Like so. And then I'm going to bring in my scoreboard on the centimetre side, and I'm going to score 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and then you can fold both of those. We're just going to make this into like a boxy pocket. So it's got a centimetre depth on it. And I'm just going to cut a little tab. Like so.
Angie says you're very good at maths, Hazel.
Yes, I am, Angie. Do you know, sometimes it does feel like a maths lesson, and I'm not going to lie to you, when I was at school, I was rubbish at the subject. But when it comes to construction and stuff like this, these numbers just fly around my head, and I just get it. I don't know why, I just do. Right. Now, the easiest way to make this up, I'm going to take this piece here. What will happen is, come on, just want that little bit. This little tab here needs to go in there, and then this goes like this. Now I could make the pocket like this, okay, and then stick it on there, but actually I'm going to use this to build this pocket around. It just gives it more stability. So this little tab here first, I'm going to pop a little bit of, if I move that out you'll be able to see better, bit of glue down here. Now this will be exactly the same length as this, if I've done it right. Stick that down like so. And the reasoning behind this as well is because if I'd have stuck the pocket on, I'd have a little lip, and sometimes it's hard to push the envelopes in because they keep catching on the lip, whereas if you do it this way, it just makes it a bit easier. So now this little tab here, this little tab here, they need to be folded in and stuck round like so. Just have a little look, make sure you're getting them straight on the outside. I know you can't really see because my fingers are in the way, but okay. And then we have these little bits. So if we open them, fold that down, and then these stick to the back here. So again, I'll put the glue on, but then I'll get my little bone folder and press that from the inside, so that I've got a nice bond. Make sure it is right. might need to move this one a little, just a little smidgen. That's okay. Just wasn't quite catching. Right. So, then this gets attached. And again, you'll have a little border, like so. I like it already. Now, let me show you. These are just standard A6 envelopes. If I just attach this in. Come on, glue. I'm just being tight. I need to just get another bottle. No, there's plenty in here yet. If Paul was here, he'd say, I can sell you one. Good price. Right, so again, just glance at that little border. Make sure you're getting a nice, even. Right, I hope I haven't done it upside down. Phew. The envelope will now fit in there perfectly. And then if I just grab the cards, they can all just fit in there. So this one has been sized perfectly for A6 cards. But look, because that's there, when we close it, it's going to be the same all the way down. Whereas this one, let me put these cards in. When it seals, you see, you've got this and that. So the choice is yours. I wanted to give you both choices so you can make your own mind up. But I quite like that, actually. So then this piece here needs to be 4 centimetres by 15.5. So I'm going to have a look and see if I can have a little bit of patterned, or that's going on there. What have I got left? Ah, there you go, look. That is 100% going to fit on there. So I can cut that 4 centimetres. And of course, I know it's a patterned paper, but you can still stamp an ink onto it. Hope I've got this at the right size. Oh, I haven't. Oh my God. It's okay. I can get by. Where's the bit that I just cut off? Because I can stick it on. Nobody will know. What does that measure? So it needs to be 0.5 centimetre. Do you know what? I can do it. Will it matter if I overlap it? No, nobody will know. Don't tell anyone. So I will place this piece on first. It needs to be 16, doesn't it? Yeah, and then I'll put this piece over. And of course, we've got ephemera in the collection. We've got stickers. We've got laser cuts, all of which are going to work in with this. Okay. Nobody knows.
And you said stick a butterfly on it.
Exactly that. Exactly that. Right, just put that in there. Right, okay. So, I don't need to go ahead and make another pocket to go on there because I'm going to transfer now over to the one that I started work on this morning. But can you see what I mean? If you've got 2 of those pockets, then you've got this really nice solid edge all the way around, and then you could maybe make a box for it, whatever. But I just think it is such a beautiful gift to give, full of notelets. And the great thing about it is that I've just had a new launch myself this week with, I'm looking for them. With the sentiments, and I have got, well, we've got everything now. We've got 10 sets so far. and ranging from sentiments to family members to numbers to alphabets. Something like this is a brilliant set to work alongside here, because you can maybe do happy birthday, you could do a best wishes, you could do a with love, you could do a thank you card, you could do a just for you card, or you want to take it that step further and personalize them to family members. Say you're going to make it for your sister, so you know that they'll want to send a card to mum and a card to dad and a card to auntie. Do you see what I mean? And then you can put them in, or you could cut them out and pop them in a little bag inside to whoever you're going to send them to. There is a bundle available, $41.99, and that gives you the male and the female, and also these, hang on, also these ones, special friend, sending day, celebrate, invitation, year, thanks so much, girl, boy, big hugs today and miss. So they are going to work with this perfectly. Right, so I'm going to move these to one side. I'm going to bring this one in. So we're at exactly, I robbed this bit of ribbon from a cracker as well. Right, so let's just bring these two up just to show you. I've started with a little theme, and these are all stamped ones. And I'm going to make some that work with these to go inside here. So that's good going. Let me move that out of the way. Get a couple of cards. Well, we'll start with one and see how we go. And bring that over there. So one of the stencils, this one is called Lots of Leaves. I've popped a few bits of tape on just so that when I ink through, it didn't go, I didn't get it all over bits of the card that I didn't want to. And I also didn't want a mat and layer on the cards. I wanted to go directly onto the front. It's something that I don't very often do, but I think for a notelet set works really well. And I also wanted to make sure that I'd got white space on there. I'm not very good at having a lot of white space, but I really tried hard on this one. So for one of those cards, what I did, I got some Rustic Wilderness. It's already out, look. Ooh. And just inked through here. I like the fact that you've got open space, because I'm going to show you a little trick in a minute. So I'll just get a layer down on here first. And I do find that going through stencils with a brush gives you a much crisper finish than a blending tool. But that is just a personal preference. Let me just make sure that that's stuck. It is. Then what I'm going to do is go into, I've got stuff out. Let me move them over. Yeah, just chuck them down there for me. Right, let's go into one of the stamp sets. So this one here, this one is called Letterbox Postmarks. This little one, in fact, no, this one here I'm going to use. What, you've frozen or I have?
No, it's fine. It's back.
And I've got it on my finger, okay? And I'm just going to pop through and press in so that I'm putting a little bit of script here and there. So I'm going to have scripty leaves. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect and I haven't got every little bit done, but it's just a little technique that gives it a different look. And then that can go straight back on to there. It's nice to have smaller stamps like that, look. And then when I take that away, you've got that really nice little...
Pam's asking, is this the Laurel Grove paper pad?
Pam, this is absolutely the Laurel Grove paper pad. Isn't it stunning? Love the collection. I said at the beginning, this collection for me, I'm going to make a scrapbook with for the wedding, from all of the wedding pictures. So I've seen some gorgeous sentiments in here, in the ephemera packs. Like in here, there's so much. You've got dreamer, friends, family. There's some nice little bits here. Lots of words, lots of little elements. They're just beautiful. And you get 2 different ones there. I know that everything's available separately apart from the sticker pad. We have got a collection available. But for anything that goes out of stock, we will, of course, be getting back in. Right, then, let's have a little look. I'm going to try to show you a little bit of everything as I'm going through.
Jenny likes that tip with the...
Stamping through the leaves. Oh, brilliant, Jenny. So this stamp set is called... Leaf it out. No, it's not called that.
There you go. Pam's got the solid colours, but she's ordering that now.
Perfect. Sketched branches. I think this is gorgeous. So, first of all, I'm going to take... I mean, I used this one before, but maybe I feel like I'm going to use a different one now. Let's use a different one. So, this is the solid. And what you can do, or what I did, is I put a bit of green ink in there, like so. And I went in with a bit of brown. Doesn't even matter if it mixes, like so. And then I gave it a little bit of a spritz. Don't want that to go on the back of the card, do we? And then stamp down. Maybe I'll do one there as well. Just a little bit. And it doesn't matter. Let's just get all of the ink off. That's fine. And then you also get this really lovely sketchy outline. And this is where you can go over and add some detailing. Now, don't beat yourself up. It hasn't got to be perfect. It's just there or thereabouts. It's, there. And there. Perfect. So you get a really nice kind of sketchy feel. Now I want something in the background, and there is the most beautiful A6. Get off. I'm searching. Oh, look at the laser cuts. Oh my God. Look how fabulous. I don't know if any of you are aware, but the laser cuts are actually double-sided. Look at the detail in them. They're absolutely beautiful. And these, it's got my favourite season, all the little details, new memories made, friends, family, gathering, celebration, photographs. How perfect is that going to be to go in my wedding album? Friends and family, this is my heart, beyond grateful, special moments, in this minute, together forever. Oh, love this time. You've got nice little tickets there. It's just beautiful. I think it's one of those collections that's so versatile because it can be perfect for making cards. It can be perfect for scrapbooking. It can be perfect for memory books. Just a bit of everything. Right, I'm going to take old paper. And I'm going to ink up this whole stamp. I've left it on the acetate. Hasn't got to be perfect, and I could definitely mix the colours up if I wanted to. But I'm not going to. I'm trying to keep my fingers clean, but it's just not happening, is it? I want to put a bit of detail in that background. I do want to keep white, and I could just touch here, there, and so I've got bits missing. In fact, I'm doing it like that. I like that. As opposed to my other ones, I pressed it all over. So we've got a really nice background building up there. So this one is called Typecast Mix. Really nice. If I was good, I would clean that. But I'm not. Don't tell anyone. Right, I've used that one. I've Oh, now then, let's bring this one in. So a nice bit of ledger here. And I feel like a ground espresso. Nice little bit of script coming in. Yep, like that a lot. You've got some lovely postmarks on here on this one, and also at the bottom you've got these really cute little stamps. They're nice, as well as words as well. It's a nice set. Right then, this is cute. I feel like we want to add a little bit of colour in here. Now I'm going for a rusty hinge, and let's just grab that out. Let's just make sure that's clean. Well, it's got brown on it. Lisa's got an attack of the giggles. I don't know what's the matter with her today. Right, pop that down. And I'm just going to add in a little bit of rusty hinge, just to lift it. And I'm working kind of in between. I like that. I think that's enough for me. Nice. Right, let's get ourselves a butterfly. Now, of course, we've got some beautiful die cuts, but I've decided I'm not going to get up. I'll get up to show you. I've got big congratulations. I've got happy birthday. Lovely dies. These ones are winged essentials. Lovely. And then branch mix. So really great for building texture. Very similar to that stamp that I've just stamped there. I wonder if it would cut it out. But because I'm doing this notelet style, I'm not going to use them on this project. Of course, they're really handy for the collection. A butterfly. I'm going to get a butterfly from this one here. I've got three to choose from. I'm going to make it different to the one that I've already done. So I'm going to go for a big one on here. So the cards in here, they're all going to be kind of the same but different. Now, let's get this one stamped. There's a lot of black on here, on this one. Go on, it'll be fine. Yes. And I feel like I'm going to go there. Look at that. Beautiful. And then I'm going to add in a little bit of rusty hinge. And just pop that in. Just to brighten that up. Have you got the giggles? Go on, let it out.
Try not to. Oh dear.
So I'm being careful on this bit of the butterfly because I'm painting with oxide on top of a black. It will give a cloudy kind of finish if I go over the black. So I'm just being careful to try and just get the white bits. But I also want it to stand out, so I'm giving it a second coat. Yeah, that's cool. And then also, oh my goodness. You see, I really like that one as well. I might do that on I might be able to whiz a second. If I hurry up, I might be able to get another one in. I'm just going to... I want the splats. Where's my splats gone? Do you know where the splats are, Lisa?
I can't find them.
Where are the splats? I thought... Oh, they're with the leaves. They're on the A5 set. Got that butterfly off. Let's have a little bit of rusty. just going to put in a few little... I'll just pull in what we've got and see if I need anything else on there. That's that one. And then, so we've got 3 so far, all of the same kind of vintage botanical feel. Yeah, they work well together.
Oh, Andy said that looks beautiful on there. It lights the page up.
Ah, perfect. Right, so I've got 3 there. Go on then, let's whiz another one through. So I've got another card here. And this time I'm going to stick to the same theme. So I am having one of these backgrounds. That's why I didn't clean it. That's why. Old paper. I love old paper. Do you know, it's one of them ink colours that I've had in my stash for ages and ages. I never used to use it, but maybe about a year ago I did use it and I was like, oh, I like it. Now it's always there, and especially now I've got the minis. Right, all of which we do have in stock. And if you bought the first lot of minis and you'd made the storage, don't forget to revert back to the video to make another box. Random, we won't do it all over. Like it. Okay, so that's that one. This time we will use those beautiful botanicals. Come here. Where are you? This one here. Could you actually, no, I'll use this one. And then I can paint some of them in with rusty inge. Take that off. There we go. So what I'm going to do for this one is, I could lower you a little bit. I don't know why I didn't notice that before. Do this in black. And I'm going to get a first. And be very careful where I place my second gen. And I'm going to do this all the way across the bottom. So this one, I might go taller up there. And smaller just there. So yeah, that's cool. Let's move that over. Piece of tissue, there it is. My phone, you know, like I try to bring my iPad so I can see the comments. My phone is having one of them days where it's not showing me anything. So I'm relying on Lisa to feed back to me.
It's okay. I'm on it.
Good. So, a bit of rusty, and I'm also going to do a bit of rustic, and I'm going to paint these ones in. So, I could have done them all first generation, but what I thought was, if I painted that one, and then went straight onto this one, with whatever's left on the brush, it would give me that lighter tone, and then ink back up for this bit. And I'm only very roughly painting. Oh, I've gone quiet. Be concentrating. So just go over to that second gen with what's left on the brush, and it kind of gives that illusion that you've used 2 colours, which is quite good. Where's the second one of that then, Hazel? Don't know. I'll go over here, see what's left.
Francis says the cards are lovely.
Oh, thank you, Francis. I think this is going to be one of them collections that's just going to stay on my desk for ages because I just won't want to put it away. And if I get much spare time and I can do my album, obviously I'll show you some pictures as I'm going through of what I'm doing. But I feel like a bit of a folio type coming along. That's nice. Right, now I can go on to me green.
Shani didn't think she needed this collection.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Shani. It just covers so much. It's not season specific. I just think it will take you through the year, and whether, like I say, whether you're card making, scrapbooking, memory books, I think you've got it all covered. So again, darker and lighter. I hope you can see what I'm doing. And it doesn't even matter if you go out the lines a little bit. We're just giving a rough bit of colour. Now, whilst I've got you all on here, obviously I will upload the video onto YouTube. On Saturday the 4th of October, which is next Saturday, I won't be doing a live, and the shop will be shut because it is the UK wedding party for my daughter. But then once that's done, then we're back to normal then till Christmas. So I like to try and put it out there and give enough notice, because we do have a lot of people that travel in from other towns, and I would hate them to turn up next week and us not be here. So if I can give as much notice as I can.
Oh, Pam's going to do this as a Christmas present for her sister.
Oh, that a perfect idea. Is that Pam McCarran?
Yeah.
You see, look, I know you, Pam. I love that. I know we've got a little bit of shadowing. Let's see if I can get you a little bit higher. It is so botanical and beautiful. And it doesn't need much else. I could put a butterfly on there, but I don't want one as dark as the one that I put on the last one. And if I'm honest with you, I should have probably have stamped that one in a lighter colour, but I'm not too disappointed.
Yeah, Donna's smitten. This is a lovely project.
Yeah.
Such a beautiful project.
Stunning, stunning, stunning. And you don't have to, it's one of them collections where you can dip in and just get a few bits. Maybe you want to stamp and a stencil and maybe a little paper pad or an ephemera pack. There, I'm doing it there. And you can always add to it as well, you know. But I mean, I'm terrible. If I'm going to get it, I like to get it all. Because obviously there are savings if you get bundles, but I do also understand that it does go out of people's reach if you buy it all together sometimes.
Oh, that's good. Frances said, thanks for letting us know that she was thinking of popping over.
There you go, see?
Yeah.
Perfect. So 10 till 3. We open 10 till 3 from Monday until Saturday, apart from next week. But yeah, I would always say those people that travelling in, always check the Facebook page before you leave, because if we have got to close for any reason, we would always put it on Facebook. Right, I am going to do a couple of these little splatty, flicky. I nearly said, well, I can't tell you what I nearly said because I will say it. But it rhymes with flicky. Right. Just a few. It just brings it together. Right. I think, so far, I've done 4 out of 6. Let's make sure that I've got nothing on there. 1. So we've got those 2.
Oh, Max said my friend really likes getting a set of handmade note cards. It's a win-win. She enjoys making them and they enjoy sending them.
Perfect. I mean, you don't even have to put sentiments on them, but I do think that my medley dies, my essential medleys, are the perfect size for these. Even onto these bits, look. And then we've got this one and we've got this one. So this is the one that I feel like I would have liked it to have been stamped in a lighter colour. And I'm going to show you.
Jenny said she would never have thought to make something like this.
Oh,
It's also original, which is lovely. Thanks, Hazel.
brilliant. But brilliant. Let's get a little bit of white card. I know I said I was finished, but I'm just rectifying something. So that one there with the black on. I'm getting as much of the black off as I can because I don't want to transfer it to my super duper little mini oxides. Right. Bob that back on there. Get me rusty hinge. Stamp that on there. Will that... We'll see. I'm going to cut it out and see if I like it better or knotty. If I can find my scissors, which are underneath this whole pile of stuff. Now, the good thing about it... shall I put the... No, stop it. I don't normally cut out in front of people. Give it a wiggle. Now, what I might do is actually just flick a little bit of ink around the outside of this, and it will cover up if I've got any white bits, and also cut them antennae off because I'm going to have the black ones on the card. I feel like chicken tonight. And I think it's steak tonight. And I'm not cooking it. Right. Okay. So let's have a little look. Right. So I'll have the black shown from there, but it does need... Have I got black soot? Have I got black soot? And I need a stippler. Let's hope that this is okay. So I'm just trying to kiss the edges.
Paul says no change there.
Shut up, Paul. I forgot Paul might be watching. Just kiss. I'm just kind of stippling this brush up against the edges to give it that darker feel around. Yeah. Right, that is that. And then, I'm not even going to try it, I'm just going to do it. Get me glue down to the bottom. If I'd have stamped this in a platform, I probably could have done another little trick, but we'll do that another time. Right, I think that's softer. It was just hitting me too much. But I'm happy. I could have, oh, do you know what? Oh no, I did say I wanted them flat, didn't I? But look, I could have left it fluttering, like so. But I am going to have to stick it flat because I've put the glue on it now. Right, so there we go. There's the start. I've done 4 and I've made the outside. But yeah, I think they are fabulous. Do that. Do that. You've got the depth on. Have I got 1, 2, 3, 4? Let's put the right amount in each side. Have I got 3 envelopes in there? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. And don't forget, oh my gosh, you see, I think I'm finished and then I do something else. Don't forget the envelopes. A nice little bit of a stamp on the envelope. Just, it's going to finish it. I need to do it. Look, let's pop a little bit of ink on there. Like that. Or a little sticker. Yeah, the sticker pads are beautiful. Now, one thing I will point out, in the sticker pad, you get matte stickers and then see-through stickers as well. And they overlay each other. Right, for this one then, did I have a green brush? I feel like I need a bit of green across there as well. Right, I'll do that. I'll get that ready.
Catherine Shagger says these are brilliant.
Perfect. Where's my stencil gone? Do you know? Have you seen it? I want that nice little... oh, let's just use this one because it's here. And I'm going to actually use the ink that is on there. Just like that. So we've got a little bit of that in the background. And then, perfect. Get that off. Water brush. Just so that it matches. And it's just about giving them ideas, isn't it? Look. Because they'll know that this little envelope will match the little card. Well, they'll all mix and match. Take your time and get a good... I'm trying to take mine. Let's just put a dark bit there. There we go. Right. Look at that. So there's our envelope with our matching card in our... I'll bung that on there. In our little notelet wallet with those beautiful papers. Don't forget you've got all the ephemera and everything that can lay on top of there as well. Nice little bow on the side. I'm not going to do a bow because I can't. What a gift. That's that one. And the blue one that we did is because the colours are equally as stunning. That too. And then that's the blue and yellow green. Blue, yellow, green, periwinkle with the side pocket.
Everyone's loving these.
Oh,
brilliant.
Thank you.
Perfect. Stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Oh, I see now. I only had to scroll up. Oh, that's cool. Right, let's get you turned round. Oh, hello, Lisa. Wave.
Thanks.
She always says to me before I go live, don't put the camera on me. I say, I won't. Thank you for joining me. Have a fabulous weekend. And I will be back. Next time will be Thursday at 2 p.m. We've got loads of new stuff coming in next week. It should have been here this week. It's a little bit of a delay on there. But as soon as we get it, I'll be on here with a live for you. Have fun, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.